Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I have the one and only legendary Thomas Kralow, guys. It's insane. Thank you so much for joining, and look at this setup. It's absolutely insane. Like, this is just a trader's dream. I'm like geeking out so much. But guys, today Bitcoin, actually there was the PCE data that got just revealed at 4.6%. So we're gonna be jumping into the chart of Bitcoin, and also Thomas will share some of his TA also, and potentially give us some very nice advice for new beginners, etc. So Thomas, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for having me. But guys, let's jump into the chart of Bitcoin. So this is what the Bitcoin chart looks like currently. So this is actually the 15-minute chart, and I will let Thomas share his views very, very soon. But we had a small pump because the PCE data was revealed lower than what was, well, it was lower than last month. However, we're seeing a small little pullback on this pattern, this descending wedge, but let's see what happens. I personally want a confirmation with a lot of volume, and then we could potentially pump to the next target, which Thomas will share with us. So Thomas, what is your short-term predictions for Bitcoin?
So short-term, since we were saying that the PCE actually came in better than expected, which is really cool. I mean, we can argue if it's manipulation, whatever, from the side of the government. But in general, this is very positive for us. So that's why we're actually seeing this small pump in the 15-minute chart. And I think in general, it actually affects the probabilities of another big rate hike, or like what Fed is going to be doing, because PCE is the primary measure for inflation for Fed, is what they're looking at, primary gauge. So in my opinion, we shouldn't really be crashing down unless, you know, there's going to be some more FUD coming out. So at least there should be some kind of buying pressure, in my opinion. So
I agree.
If we're going to take a look at the chart, then we're going to quickly realize that we're still, in 4-hour chart, we're still hovering above very important support, which is this purple support right here, and it actually is this, which used to be a resistance for this whole big wedge. So unless we crash down because of the supply and demand shock, because I don't know, maybe there is not enough buyers left, and then on this news we can actually dump, which is still always a probability as well. So that's why on my long trade that it still has about $77,000 in profits.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you just have to keep proper risk and money management, and that's it. So for this trade, I would say that for now, main target, because we broke out of this formation, and you actually previously, we drew this formation. So we actually are breaking out here as well. And the target for this whole stuff is at, let's just make it a tiny bit bigger like this. So the target actually for us currently is setting at about to $30,000.
Wow.
So, and this is the place where I would be taking a lot of my profits, simply because just historically, this is a very important level for us. Just, I mean, even after the Chinese FUD, and also previously it acted as resistance and support. So there was a lot of, it's just a big order block.
Yeah.
So this is where we're going to be, this is what we're going to be approaching. But certainly if we clear this level, then this is going to be a place where you could actually say that we're officially, technically in the bull market.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. And also, we on Thomas's channel, we did a video too, and we talked about the yuan becoming the next reserve currency and the dollar potentially losing its value. And because the dollar will begin to lose its value, technically, Bitcoin, because we're trading it against the US dollar, Bitcoin should technically increase compared to the US dollar. So that could also be the next, good event that takes Bitcoin into a next potential bull market. But guys, thank you so much, Thomas, for coming on. Let's end off with your top tips for newcomers in crypto. How can they make generational wealth in crypto?
I would, best suggestion is to study blockchain, so you understand as to what you're investing in. Then you will have these diamond hands, because you will understand that you shouldn't be looking at Bitcoin as per the dollar value. You should be looking at Bitcoin as per the Bitcoin value, because that's where the value is, not in the dollar. Look at what is happening in terms of de-dollarizing right now, de-dollarization.
And hyper-Bitcoinization, right?
Yeah, Bitcoinization. So, and yuanization, maybe, we'll see. So, and when you understand this, you will understand why blockchain and Bitcoin is so resilient and why it is the future. And you will have, a peace of mind when you're going to be putting money into Bitcoin. So study it. Knowledge is key.
And I honestly, this is something that I believe Jeff Bezos, because at one point Amazon stock was falling a lot, and he was like, well, the business is making money, right? So I'm making money. It's a profitable business. It's just the stock market that's bad right now. That's why the stock is falling. So if you actually invest into a good business that is making money, then, long term, you don't have to worry about it. Again, not financial advice, but this is something that Jeff Bezos said, which stuck to my head. But Thomas, thank you so much for having me, man.
Thank you. Thank you for coming by.
And this is just like, this setup is insane. It's like a trader's throne. But thank you so much for having me. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. So take care, everyone, and bye-bye.